Morning again. How are we? Did you have a good weekend? Let me know below how you got on at the weekend. Did you do stuff you love and stuff you're passionate about? Let me know. You know the drill. Press the red button 455 times if you don't mind. Yeah. And please comment. Tell me if you're watching it live or replay and just let me know you're here. It would really help. Give me vibe, give me energy. Don't be hiding in the background. Don't be lurking in the background. Let me try and turn this screen a little bit, see if this improves. It's not good my end though. Wow, okay. Yeah, not sure. Let me go back just in case. Anyway, so let me get on with this. Hot and cold therapy. Let me know. Let me know if you tried hot and cold therapy of any types. And all I mean is to go in the sauna, to go hot yoga, to go in cold water, cold showers, cryotherapy, anything like that. Let me know. Let me know what your experiences are. And I'll just tell you mine briefly. I'm a fan of both, and I'll tell you for why. Okay. So my first immediate personal experience recently, the last week. So for the last couple of weeks, I've had a slightly dodgy back. I'm still training, and however, my back was just a bit imbalanced, misaligned. Don't know if you get that, but basically, when I went to the osteopath, she said he's sitting on your chair a lot or more than usual. I was like, yeah, playing too much chess, or not too much, but playing a lot of chess in the evenings to chillax, which I love, by the way. So what that then means, apparently, if you're not using your glutes or your sort of lower back muscles, if you're just sitting in one position, bad posture, you know the drill. Things become misaligned. So anyway, I was doing a bit of mobility with it, and lots of stretching. Wasn't really doing anything. Wasn't really improving it. But what I will say, what's really improved the back issue, is the hot and cold therapy I think I've been doing. Going to hot yoga, obviously more stretching, different type of stretching, and doing it in the hot room, 40 degrees C. So that's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And then the best thing I did on Saturday was then go straight into the cold pool, which is like 45 degrees Fahrenheit. And all I can say is the result today, I feel brilliant. The body feels great, feels mobile, feels relaxed, feels recovered as well, even though I've done more training last week than usual. And what I will say in general terms about this hot and cold therapy as well, I've done sort of cryotherapy and things like that. What I will say, having done NLP and having an understanding about mindset and how the brain works and how the sort of body and mind connection works, what I will say is that anything like slightly extreme, hot and cold, slightly hotter than usual, i.e. hot yoga, or colder than usual, cold showers, which my clients love, by the way, or cryotherapy, or outdoor cold water swimming. The reason why I'm a big fan of those as well is, as I say, in NLP, we talk about pattern interrupts. Yeah, when you're feeling extreme emotion or extreme physical, not talking necessarily pain, but discomfort. In my experience, the best way to resolve these things, mental or physical challenges, is to pattern interrupt, is to change the current status quo, is to change how you're feeling and how you're looking and what you're focusing on and how your body's feeling. And the best way to do that is to do something slightly more extreme than usual. So that's where, in my opinion, hot yoga is great. And I'll tell you for why. Because not only are you going into uncomfortable positions or less comfortable positions than you normally would, especially as a guy, I don't know about you, but this whole stretching lark is quite challenging. So the combination of that, as well as in hot conditions as well, what I find is that the mind and body are both trying to work together to tolerate these conditions. So number one, trying to keep from overheating, and number two, trying to physically keep up with the actions, with the physical movements. So that's why I like hot yoga. It's good fun as well. Definitely something different, something slightly spiritual about it as well, and the whole mind-body connection. And then the cold water swimming, what I would say, all I can say in my experience is that when I come out of it, I'm exhilarated. I'm physically and mentally exhilarated, you know. And like everybody, you know, I still have mental challenges. Sometimes I still have a bad day or a bad period. I'm not going to say a bad day because I don't allow it to last the whole day. So what I'm saying is, as soon as I become aware of mental challenges, I look to pattern interrupt it. I look to change it. I look to do something different. So that's why the cold water swimming is great, because you try to go in there and it's difficult. It's uncomfortable. The mind is saying, why would you do this? Don't do this. Yeah. However, when you go through the process and when you've completed the process, you know, I come out of this cold water swimming, which is literally, for information, it's a normal sized swimming pool up the road. It's a scuba club, but it's private members to be able to swim in there if you dare. Yeah. And as I say, when I come out, the body feels almost as if I can't feel my blood flow, in a good way though. I feel lighter, I feel more springy, and the mind definitely feels like it's been interrupted. It's been redirected. It's been refocused, right? From perhaps feeling an extreme emotion of some sort before I've gone in there. So maybe a tinge of anger, maybe a tinge of frustration if things are not working out, curveballs, maybe a tinge of not depression, but low mood, you know. Trust me, when you come out of a cold water swim, everything changes. Yeah. And the other piece about that as well, apparently, I've only done a small bit of research on it so far, but apparently what happens when you go cold water swimming, you go into that fear, flight or freeze mode, right? And when you come out the end of that, you always feel like you've got a pattern interrupt. You've been refocused. You've been through something, an accomplishment. Yeah. And it's challenging as well, you know. As I say, you walk away and you're like, oh, right, it's good. I did it. I didn't want to do it and I still did it. Anyway, guys, going to leave it there. Cold and warm, cold and hot exposure. Let me know your thoughts, whether it be yoga, whether it be saunas, whether it be cold water swimming, whether it be outdoor swimming, whether it be cryotherapy. So all of these I've done, and I can say that I'm definitely a fan. Let me know your thoughts. If you want to add tools to your bow, to your routines and habits, jump into my 28-day challenge. There's a link there above or below here. Jump in and we'll look at helping you along to improve your habits, routines, lifestyle and identity. Cheers, guys. See you later. Have a good one.